nice wintry look. Oh, there you go. You know, you could just adjust everything, right? Oh, it's too bright. So we had a decent snowfall finally after like 3 years of not really snowing. Um, yeah. I tried to go to the other gallery today, but they were closed again, and I'm not on their WhatsApp app because I'm not on WhatsApp. So, like, it's fine. I'm tired today. I worked on something big tapestry. Um, what was I? Yeah, there was something interesting. That's why I wanted to even talk. This gallery I know, run by this other artist, this graffiti guy, street artist. Anyway, he had an exhibition, and somebody calling themselves the arsonist, because they're an arsonist, art, whatever, media attention sort of name, I guess, bought a piece at the show for $600 of this other guy I know named Turtle Caps and set it on fire in an alleyway. That's it. He bought art, set on fire. So there's a video of it on the Instagram machine showing that, the purchase, and then taking some lighted fluid and burning it in it. It's so like, so obviously as a post, you want to deep dive into it. You want to go into, you doom scroll every freaking comment. I tell you the truth, I don't know how I feel about it. So it leaves a question, like you sell your art, somebody destroys it. I guess they're free to do whatever they want with it. I guess to me, it was kind of the immediacy of it. And it was kind of like, I'm not saying it was like a fuck you to it's just, look, I'm trying to avoid, like, I don't like the holidays. I can't stand them. But the one thing that I do try is that I know it's a rough time of year. It's rough. It's rough for me every year. I never like this holiday. It's never good, especially since I haven't been partaking in any sort of libations. And so, if you're buying art in this time of year and like helping artists by buying their work and helping them through the holiday season too, I feel like I'd rather keep that goodwill going. I think it's a bad look for the gallery. I think it's a bad look. Just it's a bad look because it's the time of year that you want to feel good about stuff, and then to buy something and then burn it. I mean, it's like, okay, you made your money. Listen, not everything's about money, and it should not be. It should never. Money should only be a percentage of things, not be the end all and be all of art and business and entertainment and whatever have you. Even these channels and stuff like that. I get angry. It's like, oh, smash that like button and subscribe, and did you hear about WPN and my VPN, and this is brought to you by Squarescoff Space. Build your website today. It's like, shut up, man. Just make your. This video wouldn't be possible. No, this video would be very possible without their help. You just don't want it. You just want help. I think money is just kind of like beggars need money. It's a form of begging. Money is a form of begging, and I think it's undignified. But anyway, that's just my personal opinion. I would, if somebody did that to my artwork, I would just. I would rather follow this person home, find out where they live, and rob them blind. That's what I would do. If they got that kind of money to burn, where do you live, bro? Where do you live? What's your address? Because I'm gonna go totally home invasion on your ass. Totally, yeah. You start patting down that guy for money, man. I'd follow him to the ATM machine with a knife in his back. Are you kidding me? It's like that. That's you want performance art here. How about I rob your stupid ass? That's the right thing to do. Rob your poor, stupid. If you got that kind of money to burn, why don't you commission something then? Tough guy. Really. Too many tough guys, man. Everybody watching, everybody taking, they take a couple of classes of judo or that Gracie shit, that Brazilian shit. They watch some UFC and they think they know everything. It be all and end all about fighting. I'll elbow smash your grandmother. Don't mess with me, bro. But too many tough guys trying to do too many tough things, and it's just like, ugh, it's so boring. You guys bore me. And it's just like if somebody did that to my artwork, I would drop kick them so hard. I'd stomp on their nuts. Seriously, it's just bad taste. It's like that slap boxing stuff that they got now. That's not even slap boxing. Slap boxing was just something else. Where they have these competitions of slapping people. It's like, why? It's like slapping is not a dignified thing to do to someone. That's the whole point. It's a form of an insult, and they've tried to turn it into a competitive sport. It's kind of just, where's the dignity in anything? And it's upsetting. I don't like it. So, that's my dude. I had another topic, but I forgot about it. But that was something that was just on my mind since I talk about art on this channel, and thinking about like, well, there you go. There's a moment. And as a budding gallery that this guy has, I just don't think if that's the kind of clientele you have, and that's the kind of people that you let in and do this thing, I don't want to be part of your gallery. I don't want to be part of it. And not that I was welcomed, and not that anyone asked me to be in that gallery, but I would think twice to be part of it, simply because if that's the people you have, it's like, oh, well, so what? The artist gets 300, the gallery got 300. It's like, $300 is really, it's fine. I mean, it's a phone bill and some electricity, and a phone and the electricity bill, and maybe something for maybe a steak dinner at the ground round. But, it's just not that I don't have I have no problem being, letting things go. I don't have, the whole idea of art is ephemeral. At least it is, but to just kind of outright destroy it on site, and then post it, and then you get all the haters and the buzz. But is that the way we're trying to create buzz? We're trying to create conflict. Like we're trying to create news by being angry and conflicting. We're not trying to obviously good news never sells, but at least I think there are the spins to things. I think you could make something interesting and also positive at the same time. I think it's possible. Maybe it's harder to do, but in this time of year where it's supposed to be goodwill, which is, why don't you just take it home and enjoy the damn thing, then don't buy it at all. And if you have that kind of money to do that, why don't you this gallery that I go to, the Happy Gallery place? They're on the like they share the same block as the Bowery Mission. I think that it's actually 2 doors down, literally. At 1 p.m. I've been going there in the afternoon. They got a chow line almost going around the block. Why don't you go work in a soup kitchen? Why don't you take that money? If you got money, that means you have time. And if you have that kind of time, why don't you go volunteer? And if you're going to volunteer, go to a men's shelter and serve them some stew. Or then buy the artwork and give it to the Bowery Mission. How about that? It's really, there are other ways to part with things. Buy it, donate it. And let a couple of these homeless guys, bums, whatever, enjoy some art on it. Maybe they, I think the best thing for humanity is to reduce it to zero. If I had that kind of power, I would reduce humanity to the point that it's looking up through a mud hole. The entire, from baby to billionaire, I would do that if I had that kind of power. And just reset it to the point that everyone's like, they're trying to eat their own skin so they don't starve to death. That's what you really need in this world. That kind of appreciation and a good generation of real starvation and bleakness and dystopian hopelessness. And then it'll set everyone straight. I definitely believe that. Of course, I want to live in a mansion while that's happening on a golden toilet with many blondes and brunettes. Women, of course. But yeah. So, but go see these guys. Go see them. Go see how the other half lives. Go see that other percentage. It's not even the other half. There are people, and you think these people that are on the chow lines, you think they're like the bottom of the barrel. They don't look that different than me or you. They're not dressed that much. They're not dressed that much worse. It's not people, dragging their limbs through the street, wearing like rags. These people look like they're ready to work. They just look a little bit hungry and could use a hot meal. So if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna destroy art, just donate the money to a damn shelter. Why don't you do something good this time of year, huh? What about, huh? Do something nice, huh? For somebody, except worrying about yourself all the time. Really, such a selfish society. All right, yeah.